What up, guys? Welcome, everyone. It's been a while. Thank you so much for joining, guys. But yeah, I'm here. Somehow we made it, and we're back. And we're here for a few more weeks. Let's see how long this lasts. But thank you so much for all the love, guys. You've been amazing, and it's been 4 years. I can't believe it. But so the aim of the show really is to get a lot of different kind of. I'm going to get different athletes in there. It's not just going to be tennis. It's going to be just 30 questions. It's going to be just different stuff. It's going to be hopefully fun for all you guys. You know who my first guest is. I'll wait for her, but you know who my first guest is. I hope you guys are all doing well. I can't believe it's 2024, but you know, the queen of Indian squash today is going to be in the house. We're going to introduce her very soon, but before that, you know, honestly, I'll just wait for a few more people to join. It's a very, very quick show. It's 30 minutes. It's on the spot. Joshna Chinappa has joined. She's the queen of Indian squash. I've honestly wanted to do this for a long time. I wanted to go into other sports. I wanted to, you know, diversify and try to explore other things. And, you know, by whoever, someone's up there making this happen. So thank you so much for all the support. And it's time to go straight into my first guest. It's 30 minutes, 30 questions. Let's go, guys. Let's enjoy this next 30 minutes. And let's give the queen of Indian squash a big, big welcome and say thank you for joining us and thank you for being here. 19-time Grand Slam, I say. I played so much tennis. 19-time national champion. You know, I can't imagine 19 times. I won it once or twice and I always thought this was amazing. Joshna Chinappa, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Good. Your voice quality is slightly low, but that's fine. I'll accept it. It's part of Bangalore.
Hopefully the conversation quality won't be as low.
You know, thank you. Thank you so much. You are my first guest on the show. I've not done the show for a long time and it's been an honor. And you are the new Padma Shri. You've done a lot of great things for squash and I've not thanked you enough. So thank you so much for everything you do for the country.
Thank you.
So how it's going to work now, all our, you know, amazing people out there are going to keep commenting. And we are just going to ask 30 questions. It's just going to be really quick. It's going to be 30 questions, really fast. And you're going to go rapid fire. I'm going to see a new side of Joshna Chinappa. So it's not going to be anything to do with, you know, too much. There's not going to be too much time for you to answer questions. But whenever you're ready, we can start. Because we've got to stop at 9:30. You know, now I'm a TV anchor. I got to stop at 9:30. Sharp 9:30.
Firstly, can you see me properly with those glasses?
I can see you. I'm surprised you're not wearing glasses, actually. That's one of the things I was really disappointed about. I was like, for sure, Joshna's going to be wearing glasses.
I actually wanted to, but then...
But then couldn't find any, or it wasn't sunny in Bangalore?
It's very sunny here.
Okay, cool. Okay. Joshna, welcome. Are you ready?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. First question, Joshna. If you saw Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump drowning, which one do you save?
Kim.
Why? I got to ask why.
That's the second. Is that the second question?
No, that's not. That's part of the first question. So you save Kim Kardashian, so Donald Trump drowns.
I guess.
I won't ask you too much more. But okay, second question. Since it is rapid fire, I'll let you go this time. You know, normally my shows are much longer and it takes a lot of time. So, but this time I'll let you go. You know, people are busy. Also, lockdown's no more there. It's okay. You can just carry on.
All right.
So, finally, which one would you choose for your child? A lot of fame or a lot of money?
Wow. Fame.
Fame? Why?
You said to answer either or. You cannot say why, how, where, when. Like, that's it. That's just my answer.
I didn't want it to be that cutthroat. I was like, you know, I was open to a little bit of banter, open to a little bit of discussion. We'll stop at 9:30, but we have 25 minutes. It's a long time. Fame?
Next question.
Let's go. Okay, Joshna, a bit of serious question. 20 out of the top 50 women in squash right now ranked in the top 50 are from Egypt. Yeah. Can you just, like, it just baffles me. Like, can you just tell me why and how and educate the viewer on why this is the case? Like, how are we here today with, you know, 20 out of the 50 being from Egypt?
I think it has to do with the fact that squash is probably one of the most popular sports there, you know, alongside football. And there's many clubs, many squash courts, so many good coaches, fitness trainers, like just the knowledge is pretty high over there. And as well as they've had a lot of players before who have come, done well, and, you know, that has really inspired many generations after them, and as well as I think from the time that they're really young, their parents are very encouraging of them playing sport in general.
So you're saying we're not in India that encouraging? Or?
I think for them, sport is very much a part of their life from the time that they're really young. They're always at the clubs playing any different kind of sport. And of course, they tend to gravitate to squash quite a bit and they just get better. That's how they do.
And the follow-up is, in a quick word, the follow-up is, how can India do this? Obviously, I mean, obviously all our few people are watching from India. So how can India do this? What are we lacking?
I think we definitely have a lot of talent, a lot of very talented juniors as well. I think we need to support them. You know, again, it comes down.
Okay, you're back to your basics. Let's go. Pickleball or paddle, the brighter future.
I'm gonna say pickle.
Pickleball. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I play a lot of pickle these days, so that's good. Joshna, if you go to the kitchen right now, what dish do you make?
I'm not very good in the kitchen, so the
No,
only
you can
thing.
make anything.
I make eggs.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. What type?
Scrambled, because the normal ones don't come out properly.
What do you mean scrambled eggs? So you just go there and you tap the eggs and that's it.
Every time I just try to make a flat omelette, it just gets shriveled up. So I kind of like.
So you can't flip it properly. You can't flip the egg properly.
I can't flip it. Correct.
Okay, fine. But that's pretty good. You make a scrambled egg. That's fine. Yeah. Egg white or with the yolk also?
I only do egg whites.
Oh wow, good. Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
Oh, wow. I can't ask you why, because then you just say next question.
No, I mean you can ask me. I just don't.
You just don't believe.
It's never happened to me, so I assume it's not a thing.
Okay, that's it. Okay. If everyone had to get married, Joshna, at a certain age, what age would that be?
Post 30.
Wow. Okay. Do you want to specify?
No, I just think you know yourself a lot better post 30. And not to say that anything before that it won't work out or anything like that. This is just my personal view.
Feel free. I'm drinking my coffee. You can elaborate as much as you want.
No, I think it's just nice to get to know yourself better, travel the world, focus on things that you like and want to do, and then hopefully meet someone where you're on the same wavelength and similar vision and all of that.
Okay. I won't go too much into it. The next question is how good are you at Bollywood, by the way? Are you a Bollywood good, not good? What's your deal?
I didn't get you, sorry.
Are you good at Bollywood stuff? Do you watch a lot of movies? Do you not watch a lot?
I don't watch much Bollywood stuff, no.
Okay, the next question is actually a dialogue from a movie. I want you to tell me the name of the movie and the person who said it.
How? I just told you I don't watch much Bollywood.
It's as good as I can be.
There is no way I know this. Man, I really don't.
Show is not scripted, at least. So they know I don't send you the questions in advance. Anyway, it's Om Shanti Om.
I actually asked you what were you going to ask me about, and you said, I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
It's Om Shanti Om Deepika Padukone. Even I wouldn't have known that. Honestly, I would not have known that. So, are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
A vegetable. No, wait, fruit.
Doesn't matter. You choose. I
think it is a vegetable, but I heard it's actually a fruit.
It's fine. I think it's both. So, Joshna, a little bit of serious question. You won your first national title in the year 2000. You won your last national title in the year 2023. In the middle, you've won 19 national titles. Do you want to be remembered as a 19-time national champion or something else?
Something else.
What?
I think just someone who, wanted to play for India for a very long time, and I dedicated my life to being able to play for the country up until last year at the Asian Games for a total of 25 years. Like, that means a lot to me.
So you want to be remembered as the person who played the longest time for India? Is that? No, I'm asking. Is that what you want to be? I don't know. Different people. Pretty cool. I mean, that's something that I would never have thought of. Yeah. So the next big thing in women's squash I heard in India is a girl called Anahad Singh. Is that accurate?
Very.
Can you fill in the blank now? Your highest ranking was 10 in the world. Anahad Singh's highest ranking will be?
Definitely think she's got immense talent and potential to break into beyond the top 10.
You know, it's a tennis show. We do rapid fire. We need numbers.
I'm going to say single digits.
Wow. Okay, no, you can say anything single digits. What do you think? Should I put 9 or 8 or 7?
Yeah, I'm going to say, top 8.
Top 8 in the world.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great. And I'd saying you have a great future ahead. Is that the future for women's squash? Is she the one? She's the one that we all have to look for right now, or is there somebody else?
Absolutely. I think she's doing really well in the juniors, as well as she's done well in the seniors when she's played for India as well.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot more for her to tap into.
Okay, great. Somdev, a couple years ago, we've done this show for a few years now. You're new, but the show is old. So we've done this. We've done this show a few times. And Somdev, a couple years ago, he said, he was happy to do an open fitness challenge with any cricketer out there and take them on in any challenge. Can we expect the same from Joshna Chinappa? Can Joshna Chinappa take on any woman in any fitness challenge in the women's cricket team? Can we pose that to them?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, right now, to be honest, I'm a little injured because
but in a fit Joshna Chinappa, can we expect her to?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, that's why I train. It's to be fit. It's not to be a part of these challenges that Purav decides I should be a part of.
This is the part of the show that's going to get a lot of views. So absolutely, Joshna challenges anybody in the women's cricket team for any fitness.
Now, because that will be the headline. I don't want that.
Well, there's no headline on my show. I mean, it's just private, Raja. It's not. This is So we're going to say yes to that. The headline is us.
A fit Joshna can compete with any other
fit
athlete?
Joshna will beat anybody in any fitness test and any women.
I can't just say that's a very arrogant answer. I don't think I can just beat anyone.
You just said yes. We just said yes to it.
I back myself up at my fittest. Like, I feel like I would be able to compete with a lot of them. That's it. Doesn't mean I
wasn't known for my fitness, so I can't really comment on that. But I'm just saying that I expected a very affirmative yes from you there. Can we get a yes?
At my fittest.
At your fittest. At your fit. You're not fit right now. So, okay, a couple months in, you just had surgery. A couple months in, can we get that?
Yeah, probably.
Any woman,
depends.
Any
on the weather.
For any women cricketer out there, Joshna Chinappa is challenging you guys.
No, I'm not challenging anyone. That was not the question. Don't change the question in between.
Joshna, you have 30 seconds to verify the answer.
No, change. Next question.
An Indian brand you'd be proud to endorse.
I should know this one.
Huh? Baba Ramdev.
Probably like a Indian traditional, like a sari company or something.
A sari company. Wow. Yeah. That I really can't help you with many. Do you know any names? I have no idea about any sari.
I'm not going to say any names, but I think something along those lines.
Oh, you're not going to say names, okay? So some exclusive sari company. Please reach out to Joshna. I don't know any sari company. Oh, you want a sari company to endorse you, basically. You would be proud to endorse.
You asked me which Indian company would you want to endorse. I just said a sari company. That's it.
And the ironic part is I know 0 sari companies. So you could have said anything there and I would have said okay, because I know nothing about sari. Joshna, do you ever get annoyed that there's considerably less prize money in squash as compared to other Indian sports?
I mean, I definitely think we deserve to be paid far more than we have been. It's obviously one of the toughest sports, physically, mentally, all of that. And I mean, it's definitely not fair. But I think, yeah,
you get annoyed. No one cares. You can be open. I get annoyed. So you have a certain right to be annoyed. And tennis pays a little more than squash, I heard. Having surgery, obviously, and being out for a while, Joshna, does that make you want to come back more than before or less?
Definitely makes me want to come back more. But I think I also have to be a lot smarter with my body and how I train and the kind of load that I'm going to have to put on it over the next couple of years at least to make sure that I'm fit and healthy. Okay.
Apart from me, Joshna, can you name one Indian sporting icon you admire?
I mean, I think this is common knowledge, but I really have a lot of, I've always been inspired by PT Usha.
Oh, wow. Okay. So PT Usha is the icon. That's straight. That's not common knowledge. Why is that common knowledge?
I might have said that before.
Oh, okay. So don't say it again, right?
PT Usha, I only had one. You added yourself to that list.
I thought me and Pitush. Anyway, so if someone told you that in 2026 you're going to take over from Bibrendranath Sarangi, is he the head of squash? I heard he's the head of squash in India.
No. Oh, the president.
Yeah, the president. Yeah. Would you take over that job of president of Indian squash in 2026?
No.
You would not take it up.
No.
My lead-up question is, how will squash become better? If the queen,
it is getting better. It just doesn't need me to be in that particular role for it to get better.
So would you do anything to help him in squash? What would you do? What do you want to do? Quickly, obviously.
I definitely want to have something where I can work with kids, be like a mentor or coach, something along those lines.
Nice. Okay. What one human trait impresses you the most in someone?
Kindness.
That's good. I have that in abundance.
I have never seen it at all.
Okay. It's 2024, Joshna. You're 38 years old.
I'm 37.
37 years old. Okay. It doesn't really matter for the record, but we have another, because I'm talking about 2028. My real question is about 2028. So my real question is, we have another Kurgi, obviously, producing miracles in tennis at 43. Can we see you by any chance in Los Angeles 2028 when squash does make its debut?
I think it depends. It really depends how my recovery goes, how much my body can hold up with training.
Players, we need a quick answer. Yes or no? Can we see you there? Can you be there?
Yes, if my body is okay.
Yes.
Yes, if my body is okay.
That's great. I expect to see Joshna Chinappa at 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. And that's not too far away. He'll be 41. Bopes is doing it at 43 and he's having the best season of his life. Yeah. That's not bad. I mean, you can do it.
Thank you.
Scale of 1 to 10, Joshna, how much credit do you give? I know the Indian squash system is based out of Chennai. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much credit do you give the Indian squash system for your success?
About 7.
Wow, that's very, very positive. I can tell you a lot of tennis players give a lot less. I can tell you that. But that's great that if squash is coming along a long way. And that's the great part, because I've never done any other sport before. So you're very privileged and lucky that I'm doing this with you.
You've been asking me for the last 1 year to be on your show.
Yeah, but I've not hosted it for a year. No, I've also been I have to make sure.
Guest after lockdown and stuff?
First guest after lockdown. First guest. So I've not hosted this show, so you can check my archives or whatever. I don't have much history.
Were other people not taking your calls?
Other people, I only know very few squash players, and unfortunately, you were the one I knew the most. So that was my. Now I'm going into other sports. You can give me recommendations later about what to go into. Okay, you win an all expenses trip to Vegas for 3 people. Who are the other 2 people you take with you?
Wow,
Come on, quick, Joshna, quick. Let's go. Anyone?
I would take one of my best friends.
Do you want to name her?
Yeah.
Name him.
Her name. So that is one friend I would take. The other person I would take my brother, because we need security with us. So it's
what are you going to get up to in Vegas? So I think there's enough security.
I mean, Vegas is Vegas, right? So.
Okay. One city you would not visit again, Joshna?
None. I mean, I've had a great time in every city I've gone.
Every city you've been to, you've had a great time.
Well, I can't say, because genuinely I've enjoyed every place I've gone to.
I'm 100% sure when I've landed in some cities, I'm not happy with that city.
I've been very happy.
Really? When you go to Fargana, you're happy to be there.
Where?
I've been to Fargana, to Uzbekistan. I'm happy to not go there.
But I've not been there.
Okay. I mean, there's a few other places also, but I'm really not happy to visit a lot of places that I've been to for my tennis. But you've been to a lot of nice places in squash.
Yeah, but squash that way is nice. We go to some really nice places. So
nice. Okay. Joshna, to be great at sports, you have to be a great person. Agree or disagree?
I don't agree. I feel like people have gotten there.
Is that based on your personal experiences, or is that just how you see it?
I can only speak about that on my personal experience, or from what I've seen, rather.
So the best people don't. So to be great at sports, you don't have to be a great person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
How good is your music knowledge, Joshna?
It depends what music you're asking me about.
Some English music. Let's play some English music and let's see if you can get the song.
Alright.
Huh? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready, okay. Whenever we're ready, we'll play it. Until then, everybody can wait. That's pretty good. Are you more Hollywood than Bollywood? More English music?
Yeah.
Fair enough. The best and worst gadget you purchased recently?
I haven't. Probably a hair iron that I bought.
You bought a hair iron. That's your best
Yeah.
purchase. And your worst?
I thought you meant something that I didn't enjoy. Yeah, the hair iron is the one that I didn't enjoy. I didn't
You
like.
didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what you did enjoy?
Probably just I think my watch for my fitness and my training and stuff like that.
iWatch or what? It's an iWatch.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
It's not on me right
Okay. Okay, so a little bit of emotion, Joshna. You obviously came from a low-key coffee background, army uncle, came through a lot, of course, squash-based, but you're sitting here today on the top of women's sports, Arjuna history, Padma Shri history. Sum it up in a few words. How do you feel getting here today after everything you've been through? I mean, nobody thought that Joshna Chinappa would be 19-time national champion. You will be Asian Games medalist, the Commonwealth Games medalist, the top 10 player in the world. And here you are today, sitting here, pretty much achieved everything anyone's achieved in Indian squash. So just sum it up for us in a few words. Did you think this was going to happen, and how much it means to you?
I definitely think it's been great only because I didn't see myself being here for this long. When I first started out, I definitely wanted to, that was my goal and dream, to play for India, win medals. And along the way, I got injured. I was out of the game for a year, and just didn't seem that I would have such a long career. But I mean, it's a testament to my, my family, my sponsors, people who have been there for me, and of course my own will and hard work to keep fighting, to keep going back, playing and seeing what I could produce. And I just feel very, very blessed to be here after all these years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's like, did you ever expect to do this? Did you ever expect, when you were picking up a squash racket, going to training, did you ever expect that this was going to happen to you?
No, absolutely not at all.
Anyway, yeah, we're extremely proud of everything you do, Joshna. But now another fun question. Both in a bad mood, would you rather come face to face with a baby hippopotamus or a giant cockroach?
A baby hippopotamus.
Why?
I mean, he's a baby. What could he really do with me? But if it's a giant cockroach.
I guess so. Okay, last few questions, Joshna. You beat the world number one in 2018. You beat Nicole David in 2018. If there was one match you'd want India to watch of Joshna Chinappa, is that the match that you'd want everyone to watch on replay on their TV set?
I think for me, there was a match I played in Qatar where I did beat the world number one at the time. That was, I think, in 2015. I feel like that match would be a match I would want people to watch.
And in one word, are you a better player today than you were in 2015? When you come back, obviously, you've been out 4 months. So do you believe you're a better player when you stopped playing than you were in 2015?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like post 2015 is when I started playing, my best squash, and I improved a lot. I got fitter. I just understood the game a lot better, and my fitness and my body as well.
Joshna, the last question is, what was the most fun question in the Chai with Raja episode today, apart from my glasses?
I would say which question? I'm trying to remember which one. They were not that memorable.
Okay, I'll get better, Joshna. Just answer the question.
I think the one where you asked about which match would be my favorite match.
Wow, because it's the most recent one.
Yeah.
I asked you that question.
Exactly.
Okay. Joshna, thank you so much for joining us on Chai with Raja. It's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much for everything you do for the country and for being a very good friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye, Joshna. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to Chai with Raja. Quick episode, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be back with more stuff, with different sports, new things coming up. But thank you so much for joining again, and welcome to the new Chai with Raja Unplugged. See you soon, guys.